Hey everybody, this is Dr. Chris Dost. Welcome back to my series on biblical Hebrew verbs. Today we're going to be looking through some examples of the suffix conjugation in the kal stem of the root he, lamed, kaf. Before we begin, please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the like button to help us get the word out about this channel. All right, let's get started. So the root he, lamed, kaf in the kal suffix conjugation in the first person common singular, we said in the last video, is halachti, halachti, halachti. I walked, I went. In the second person masculine singular, it is halachta, halachta, halachta. You walked, you went. The second person feminine singular is halacht, halacht, halacht. You walked, you went. The third person masculine singular, meaning he walked or he went, is halach, halach, halach. The third person feminine singular, she walked, she went, is halcha, halcha, halcha. She walked, she went. We walked or we went, the first person common plural, is halachnu, halachnu, halachnu. The second person masculine plural is halachtem, halachtem, halachtem. And notice the vowel reduction there in the first syllable. The second person feminine plural is halachten, halachten, halachten. Again, you walked, you went, but only when it's a group of females with no males included. And finally, the third person common plural is halchu, 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 meaning they walked or they went. And so there it is, the suffix conjugation in the kal of the root he, lamed, kaf. All right, so now let's look at some passages from the Hebrew Bible that use these forms. The first one is Jeremiah 2:23, where we read, Acharei ha-be'alim lo halachti. Acharei ha-be'alim lo halachti. So acharei means after. Ha-be'alim means the Baals. And lo halachti means I have not walked. You could say I did not walk. It's the first common singular. But I would translate it here with a perfective aspect. Instead of I did not walk, a simple past, I would say I have not walked. I have not walked. Acharei ha-be'alim lo halachti. Okay, now Psalm 26:1, where it begins by saying Le David, which can mean to David, for David, etc. Ambiguous statement. But then it continues Shofteni Adonai, which means judge me, O Lord. Some translations will have vindicate me, but more literally, judge me, O Lord. Ki ani betumi halachti. Ki ani betumi halachti. Because I, in my integrity, ki ani, because I, betumi, in my integrity, prepositional phrase, halachti, I have walked, or I have comported myself. I have, it deals with behavior, how one conducts one's life. So, ki ani betumi halachti, because I have literally walked in my integrity, but I have comported myself with integrity. Okay, next we have Ruth 121, anim leah halachti, anim leah halachti. I, full, feminine singular adjective, halachti. And here halachti does not mean I walked. It's going to mean I went away. I went away full. Anim leah halachti. And it's obvious that halachti has to be translated to go away here, because in the parallel line we have V'rekam heshivani Adonai, which means, and the Lord has brought me back empty. But the Lord has brought me back empty. And so halachti is an antonym to heshivani. All right, now in Genesis 31:30, we encounter the second masculine singular form, halachta. So the verse begins with Ve'ata haloch halachta, Ve'ata haloch halachta, which should be translated, and now you have gone away, or something like that. Ve'ata, and now, ve'ata haloch. There we have an infinitive absolute in the G stem, haloch. We know by that AO vowel pattern. Haloch halachta. Ve'ata haloch halachta, and now you've gone away. All right, Numbers 22:37 has the phrase lo halachta elai, lo halachta elai, which means, and you did not come to me, and you did not come to me. Now, truthfully, we should add the word lama at the beginning there, in the end of the previous line. Why did you not come to me? Why did you not come to me? All right, Judges 8:1 also has the form halachta. Ki halachta li'ilachem b'Midyan. Ki halachta li'ilachem b'Midyan. Ki here means when. Halachta means you went out. Li'ilachem is an N stem, a nifal infinitive construct. When you went out to wage war b'Midyan, against Midian. Please be sure to check out my website, www.learnbiblicallanguages.com, www.learnbiblicallanguages.com, where I have a host of libraries on Hebrew, Greek, Aramaic, biblical translations, and more. If you want to check out the Hebrew library, you can see right at the top of the page there's a Hebrew library button to click. And when you click on that, you will be able to subscribe to the Hebrew library. And once you hit the subscribe button, it will bring you to two pricing plans. For the Hebrew library, you can pay $5 a month, or for all of the biblical language libraries, you can pay $10 a month. So that includes Hebrew, Greek, Aramaic, biblical translations, and a host of other topics. Consider that most people pay $1,500 or more for one semester class in seminary or Bible college. Here, it's $5 a month to learn Biblical Hebrew. When you subscribe, you get a 14-day free trial as well. Please check it out today at www.learnbiblicallanguages.com. We also have this form in 2 Samuel 7:9, where we have Vahyeh imcha, and I was with you, Vahyeh imcha, b'chol asher halachta, b'chol asher halachta, which means a wooden reading would be in all that you went, in all that you went. But it's very clear that the word asher, the relative pronoun, means where, as it does in Exodus. In God's name, we'll get into this in another video. It doesn't mean I am. When he explains his name in Exodus 3, it does not mean I am what I am, or I am who I am. It's I am where I am. And so in this verse, we have that as well. I was with you everywhere you went. I was with you everywhere you went. 2 Samuel 19:26, Lama lo halachta imi? Lama lo halachta imi? Why did you not go with me? Lama lo halachta imi. Okay, in Ezekiel 16:47, we have the second feminine singular form, halacht, halacht, and there the verse begins, velo b'darchehen halacht. And in their ways you did not walk, or in their ways you have not walked. Velo b'darchehen halacht. Ezekiel 23:31 has b'derech achotech halacht. In the way of your sister, b'derech achotech, this is the construct of sister, followed by the second person feminine singular pronominal suffix, achotech, your sister, followed by the second feminine singular form of the verb halach in the kal suffix conjugation. And you walked in the way of your. In Genesis 26:26, we have Ve'avimelech halach elav migrar. Ve'avimelech halach elav migrar. And Abimelech went to him from Gerar. Or now Abimelech went to him from Gerar. Halach is the third masculine singular suffix conjugation, followed by the prepositional phrase elav, which means to him. Genesis 31:19 begins with V'lavan halach ligzoz etzono. Vilavan, notice that the verse is beginning with a vav followed by a noun. And so this is going to be a sign of the pluperfect here. So when we translate halach, it's going to be he had gone, he had gone. And so Vilavan halach ligzoz, Lavan had gone to shear et tsono, his sheep. We have a similar construction in Genesis 32:2. V'Yaakov halach l'darko. Now Jacob had gone on his way. V'Yaakov halach l'darko. And so in the previous instance, because the verse begins with a vav followed by a noun and then the verb, we're going to take it as a pluperfect. And so I have other videos out on that where we look at Muraoka's grammar and we explain the syntax of the suffix conjugation. But the important thing here is that you remember that the suffix conjugation is not always rendered with a simple past. It depends on the context in which you find it.